morning, students. Welcome to today's online science class. Standard 7, Term 2, Lesson number 2. Save electricity for your better tomorrow. I hope you guessed the today's topic. Yeah, it is electricity. Very interesting topic. First, we are going to see the introduction part. In 1882, when it was sunset in the west, that miracle happened in New York City. What is that? Do you know Edison? Yes, Thomas Alva Edison gently pushed the switch on 14,000 bulbs. Nearly in 9,000 houses suddenly got lighted up. It was the greatest invention to mankind. Yes or no? Yes. So electricity is very important for our daily life. From then the world was under the light even in the dark. At first, the electricity is only used for domestic purposes in many countries. After 17 years, the New York, in 1899, the electricity first came to India. So the Calcutta Electric Supply Corporation Limited commissioned the first thermal power plant in India on 17th April 1899. Around 90,000, a thermal power plant was set up in Basin Bridge in Madras city, and the power was first distributed to the government press and then general hospitals and electric tramways and certain residential areas in Madras. Today electricity is a common household commodity. In your class 6, we learned about electricity and their sources. From operating factories, running medical equipments like ventilator, communications like a radio, mobile and TV, and etc. What is electricity? We can see that it is a form of energy like heat and magnetism. So it is first electricity, it is a form of energy. It is one type of energy like heat and magnetism. In this section, we are going to see about electric current and then unit, ampere, and this and all the topics we are going to cover in this session. Okay, and few problems also. Dear students, do you know what is atom? So all the materials are made up of small particles, that is called as atom. The center part of the atom is called as nucleus. Okay, the center part of the atom is called as nucleus. The nucleus consists of proton and neutron. The protons are positively charged. So proton is nothing but positive charge. Neutrons have no charge, that is neutral. It doesn't have any charge. And then negatively charged electron revolve around the nucleus in circular orbit. So the atom consists of nucleus and electron, and nucleus consists of proton and then neutron. So positive means proton and negative means electron, and neutron have no charges. Okay, so this is the structure of an atom. So next, so the electric charge is measured in a unit called coulomb. So all the physical quantities, that is measured by the unit. So the electric charge is measured by the unit coulomb. Okay, so the electric charges are generally denoted by the letter Q. So that is the small letter Q. Okay, so the electric charge is measured by the unit called coulomb. It is denoted by the letter Q. Next, what is the meaning of electric current? So we know the charges. And what is the meaning of electric current? The flow of electric charges. Okay, the flow of electric charges constitute an electric current. For an electrical appliance to work, what we need? We need the electric current must flow through it. Okay, and then an electric current is measured by the amount of electric charge. So the electric current is measured by the amount of electric charge moving per unit at any point in the circuit. And then electric current, current is denoted by the letter capital I. Okay, and then the relation between this is I is equal to Q divided by T. So we've already known that the Q is the electric charge and T is nothing but time. Okay, so what is that relation? I is equal to Q divided by T. Dear students, next we are going to see about conventional current and electron flow. So look at the picture, the conventional current. The current is flow from positive to negative end. So see the arrow mark. So conventional current means positive to negative. For the electron flow means the electric charges flow from negative end to the positive end. So this is the difference between the conventional current and electron flow. So before the discovery of electrons, scientists believe that electric current flows from the positive charges to negative one. Okay, this movement of charges, positive charges, is called as conventional current. After the discovery of electron, it was known that electron flow actually takes place from the negative terminal to the positive terminal of the battery. So this movement is called as electron flow. Okay, so how will you measure the electric current? So electric current is measured by the device. It is called as ammeter. What is that? Ammeter. A device which is used to measure the current. Okay. And then the terminals of an ammeter are marked with a plus and minus sign. An ammeter must be connected in series in a circuit. The instruments used to measure smaller current in the milliampere or microampere range are designed as milliammeter or microammeter. So look at the picture, that is milliammeter and microammeter. For microammeter, it is denoted by mu capital A. What is that? It is a mu and a plus capital letter A. For milliammeter, it is denoted by small letter m and capital letter A. So the problem number 1 is, if 30 coulomb of electric charge flows through a wire in 2 minutes, calculate the current in the wire. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the current. Okay. So that if 30 coulomb of electric charge, so 30 coulomb, so it is nothing but the electric charge flows through a wire in 2 minutes. So it is the time is 2 minutes and we have to calculate the current in the wire. Okay. So now first we have to write the given. What is the given? Coulomb. So coulomb is denoted by the letter Q. It is 30 coulomb. So electric charge is 30 coulomb and then 2 minutes. So time, that is small t, 2 minutes. Okay. So what we have to do is, the time is in the form of a minute. We have to calculate, we have to convert this into seconds. So 2 minutes means how many seconds? How many? So 1 minute means 60 seconds. Now we have to multiply this two values. 2 into 60 is equal to 120 seconds. Okay. So t is equal to 120 seconds. So what is the formula for the current? Capital I is equal to Q divided by T. So what is the value of Q? That is 30 coulomb divided by what is the value of time? 120 seconds. 0 and cancel. So we get the value when we divide 3 divided by 12 means 0.25. So this is the value. And so I is equal to 0.25. So the value of current is ampere. It is denoted by the letter capital A. So finally we calculated the current in the wire. The value is I is equal to 0.25 ampere. That's all. Okay.